Wardrobes is a story that takes place over about 4 weeks, and it uses immersive theatre to take primary age pupils on a journey which develops them as writers and actors, connects them with the history of the town they're in, so that's Bridlington, for where we are at the moment, and also really importantly links them in with their local cultural offer. The kids start off in class and we send their teachers a golden envelope with a very cryptic invitation in, and the invitation gives them a date and gives them a location, so you've got to be on next Monday at Bridlington Spa, ask for the professor.
Wardrobes is devised and created by Kit Theatre in partnership with ourselves at Arcade, so we are the kind of on-the-ground delivery production partners who make this happen, and we delivered wardrobes to 4 different schools in Bridlington. We had 10 different classes across 4 different schools, and so overall 300 children got to experience the wonders of the wardrobe project. The aim of the project is to kind of embed a really exciting, immersive theatrical experience into the curriculum that they're already being taught.
Just in case we need to do some... Tabitha! Whoa! With 2 hands, Susie. Woof! Woof! So,
I'm really passionate about kids knowing what's on their doorstep, because you shouldn't assume that they do, for whatever reason. So the kids coming to the Bridlington Spa, but I like that they don't just meet actors, they meet the actual staff there, and the actual staff get to go on this adventure, take them on the tour, get all grumpy when they go to places they're not supposed to go, which we've prepared with them as well. But they've had that experience of that theatre space. Yes, they might see a pantomime, but also they know the building, they've got a connection there, and you hope that if they go back, they have a confidence, they feel like that's a place for them, they've been welcome there. You know, and if staff remember them, or they can say, we're from Woof, the fact that the building knows, it means they've got a connection. And exactly the same for the libraries, that they come here and their library is a place of unexpected things happening. And again, they're comfortable, they've literally explored the space with their time traveller. So those are really important things.
So each class had 2 visits from one of our workshop facilitators, and the job of the workshop facilitator was to help the children write and co-create a story which they would then perform later on in the project at the library.
I'll just pause you there. With Jum and Jack, and then there needs to be a ladder that comes down.
The professor says you need to create a story which will act as a beacon and kind of anchor the wardrobe and make sure it safely lands in the library. That story is the thing that they bring with them, along with their guidebook, to the library for the grand finale.
Where is everybody? Think about where the candle could be.
They sift through books about technology and local history and local notable figures and transport, and they select what they think the most useful books are. So they're primed, they've got a guidebook they've written, they've got books all about local history and the year 2023, and then they perform their story. So they deliver the best performance they can. It's all absorbed by this heart of time that we know as Agnes, is beamed out, and then there's a moment of tension, there's a pause, we're not sure what's going to happen, and then what looks like a bookcase starts to tick, which is unusual, and then lights start to appear on it in the shape of a wardrobe door, and then they start to see the face of a human wobbling unusually, reflected in the door of the wardrobe, and then finally a very discombobulated time traveller tumbles out.
look friendly, wave at him. Hugh, hello. The dissolving will be...
We've got lots of children in Bridlington that have come into the library today and just had a really great and exciting time meeting their time traveller, and it's been absolutely brilliant. The shocked faces when the wardrobe appears on the children is so lovely, and it's been really great to see how they've really got into it and sort of really been keen to teach the time traveller about the 21st century. So yeah, great to see them all getting involved.
The moment when the kids meet the time traveller is just incredible. The buzz of that room and the excitement levels hit the roof. Screaming, jumping, leaping, mouths kind of gaping. It was a real wonder to behold.
As members of the library staff, we actually supported the actors and helping children to choose books that would help to provide advice for their time traveller. And then the time traveller would appear and charge around the library, basically, sort of amazed by how things have changed. And it really got children to think about how things have developed in such a short period of time. They were having to try and think about what this time traveller would need to adapt to the present day. So they've got to put themselves in somebody else's shoes. And I think the way of doing that, of teaching them that sort of critical thinking without them even realising it, because they just think they're having a load of fun, was the main bonus of the project. It was great to see the way that the kids interacted, not just with the actors, but with us as well.
It's a little like the libraries I know from my day. A bit more colourful, perhaps.
Oh, I have to use this mouse.
A mouse?
A mouse.
It's not alive, is it?
Oh, no, no.
Or an iPhone.
So, like...
The legacy of wardrobes really that we're hoping for is to bring these children who have been engaged with it back into the libraries, to come and see them again, see them regularly, get them involved in more arts and culture and more opportunities to be creative as well. And I think just widely thinking about it in terms of the libraries is to really think about how we can use theatre and other creative sort of methods to help children to learn, to teach them storytelling, to increase their confidence. And I think that's a really key thing that we've seen for the children here, is that they've just really sort of grown in confidence and they're keen to ask questions and they're really getting involved and engaged, and we just really want that to carry on through the wider library offer as well across all of our libraries.
What I take away from it, I think projects like this are the sort of projects that you remember as an adult and go, oh yeah, what was that, project we did? I was at primary school and a time traveller came and we got to go backstage. So I think for me, producing the project and being involved in it, it was a real pleasure to see these children, all of these 300 children, bless them, having that experience and thinking, I really hope they remember this, and I really hope it sparks something in them and makes them, and I really hope that they keep that curiosity about the world and that fun playfulness.